Welcome back to another episode of Talkin Shit ATL with your hosts Amanda Ellenberg
and I'm Prodigy Que.
And y'all know we're trying to keep Teddy at daycare during this, so he's rocking and rolling at daycare. But today, when this episode comes out, it's my birthday! Yeah! Oh, you got fun editing that. I'm sorry, I screamed.
No, it's all good. It's all good. Happy birthday celebration.
Yes,
man.
Cheers.
Notice you got the birthday cup.
I was going to use the one that my mom got me last year for my birthday that's like a gallon.
Oh, but, yeah.
Then I don't know where I just packed it. Like I packed it somewhere and I don't know where I put it. So.
That would be great.
Yeah, I know.
We but pass it around.
I know. But I used another birthday cup that I've gotten before. So I made us mocktails.
Yes.
But I drank out of, mine has cherry juice in it because I drank out of it when I was sick. So I didn't put that in his mocktail.
Appreciate you for that.
Yeah, I got you. I do. I'm mindful.
Demure.
Yes, I know y'all are like, we're already over this. This has been 2 months ago.
Yeah, listen,
that
right
trend
now.
died.
No, it's still crazy and I'm still living for it. But yeah, so we're doing a little birthday episode, kind of like we did for my birthday, kind of the same kind of thing. So now that it is her birthday coming up, we figured we'd kind of do the same thing and kind of make this all about Amanda, because it is all about Amanda.
Okay, I'll take it.
And so it'll be interesting to see, like, how this does and all the things. So we're going to play a game.
Yeah.
I got some questions.
Yeah, you're the host today.
Kind of interview style, yeah. So this is crazy. This is like good practice, but this is also nerve-wracking. Like, I would imagine if I had like a whole talk show. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I have to keep it going. I have to be the entertainment. I have to keep people really, keep the audience engaged. Yes. So we're gonna do
I believe in you.
Our famous game. We're gonna start there first. And so we're gonna grab our cards.
So what subject are we doing?
And the subject is gonna be
He's in charge today.
It's gonna be actually horrible birthdays, like a horrible birthday party, whatever. And I'm gonna go with 5. Let's do 5. I got 3, so I gotta get 2 more.
Oh, I just grabbed 3 at once, but that's cool.
Okay, and I grabbed all of them from like the same place too. I need to like.
I try to mix it up, yeah. There we go. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Oh wow, it's gonna be interesting. Okay. Okay, I don't know how I'm gonna do this, but that's kind of what we do. Just go with it. Yeah. So, do you want to go first, or?
Okay. Yeah, I go first, and then you can say the birthday girl for last. Okay. So, I love this game. Just never know.
I know.
Just never know. Okay, so. Last summer, I was actually attending one of my friends' birthdays. Invited everybody over, and then this year was a little different because they decided they wanted to go out of the country, and I was a little apprehensive about going out of the country. There's a lot of stories about people like, crazy things happening, people not coming back. I mean, all kind of wild stuff. So you do have to be careful when you're traveling out of the country to places you don't know, and all that kind of stuff. So we end up getting there. And we was in Tokyo actually, which is a great place, lovely place. I mean, it was amazing. And so we get to the hotel. We get everything ready, and we're actually by the water, which is beautiful. So we can actually oversee the water and all the things. It was great. And then it's so crazy because they're like, as we were like taking in the sights, the sounds, and everything, emerging from the sea and rampaging through Tokyo was just a bunch of hot people, and you know, they were, I mean, listen, I mean hot, I mean like gorgeous hot, like, you know what I mean, like, I mean beauty, sizes, scales, height, short, I mean just everybody just emerging from the sea were just all beautiful.
They like came right out the sea?
Right out the sea, you know what I'm saying?
Wow.
And it was so crazy, you know what I'm saying? Because they were also very new too. I mean, listen, so of course I'm thinking to myself, oh yeah, this is about to be a great birthday for my friend. And matter of fact, it's about to be a great birthday for all of us, you know? And I just began to just think about, you know, all the poor life choices that I was about to make this weekend, you know? And I was, you know, getting, you know, really, really excited about it. I mean, in more ways than one. Let's just say that.
Spicy.
And so things started getting crazy, you know what I'm saying? So I'm running out there, you know what I mean? And, you know, and I'm out there, listen, I'm ready to go, you know what I'm saying? Listen, I'm ready for action, you know what I mean? Listen, a sea full of beautiful people, what more can you want? Yeah. But then it was so crazy because all the people like just started, you know, kind of looking at me crazy, and all the guys started looking at me crazy, and I'm just like, what the hell? Like, you know, I'm ready to get on and have a good time, and they're all looking at me, and the reason why they're looking at me strange is because they got penis envy. And listen, I get it, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot happening. We're running, the Baywatch is happening, things are going crazy, you know what I'm saying? So everybody's like, this is wild. This is, you know what I'm saying? It's upsetting. You know what I'm saying? It's upsetting us. And then so just like knowing like this crazy commotion, you know what I'm saying? Crazy commotion. Like, you know, look over and there's this woman happened to be giving birth. You know what I mean? And it's so crazy because she was like giving birth to the Antichrist. So just know that, you know, me, my penis, you know, we just booked it up out of there. You know, we didn't want no parts of this place. I told my friend, listen, we might have to go to a different location for your birthday because it's already not turning out the way that we hoped it would be.
Yeah, I mean, you know? Giving birth to the Antichrist does put a damper in your plans.
It definitely does. I mean, listen, and you talk about a boner killer. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Listen, I don't have to be envious anymore.
Christ boner. Antichrist boner killer. Oh, I can feel all the Christians coming for me for that
one. Definitely a boner killer.
Oh definitely my God.
The boner killer. It's a party over.
Wow. What?
Whatever, so.
An incredible time.
It started that way, you know. But gosh,
Penis envy will always bring you
always.
down.
It was almost a riot. It was almost a riot. Who brought you here? Why are you here? You know, it was like Godzilla. It was crazy.
Not Godzilla. Godzilla's crazy. Oh my God. Yeah. They were choking like that.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Oh man.
Okay, well, I had a different time at my birthday party.
Okay, I'm glad.
It was my birthday party last year actually, and I know this story will sound so familiar. So, you know, on your birthday, you want to look your best. Like, I dressed up for y'all today. I did my makeup for y'all fully today.
Give it to a certain tool.
Yeah, but I had to, like, start out the day by making sure I wore my good bra. Period. That I'll look the best. The titties will be tittying the best. It'll be great.
That's essential for any woman.
Yeah, and, like, you know, as you remember, sure, my birthday party theme was, you know, a good old fancy feast. And it was like, you know, you'll have everything served on a platter, all these delicacies. I had all the vagines, aka vaginas, and dicks just like ready for me. Like, it was like people were serving me with their body. And it was a very fancy feast. But I thought that I'd start out with something I haven't actually gotten to enjoy in life before, but I've always been interested in seeing, like, how this would go down and if I could gobble it all up, you know? So I started out with the micro penis. But then things just, like, really took a turn. Like, you think micro penis, like micro, it's supposed to be small, right? Like, you think nothing bad is gonna happen. Like, I can gobble that and the giblets up at the same time, and it would be fine. Like, this is just an appetizer. Like, it wasn't supposed to be the whole meal. But then I found out something horrible that I didn't know you could get from micropenis. So I ended up getting lockjaw. Yeah. Lockjaw. And I was like, I thought this wasn't supposed to happen with your kind. I thought it was only, the Godzillas that brought lockjaw. I didn't think that it was supposed to be you, but yeah, so before I could get a taste of everything, then I got lockjaw. It just made me really mad. And it just made me really want to fucking fight. I was like, I'm sick of this. You're literally supposed to be the appetizer. You weren't supposed to, anything bad was not supposed to happen. I wasn't even supposed to choke from you. And now I have lockjaw. And this led, we had some prominent people at the party. So this led, I got mad at this man for his penis giving me lockjaw. Really wasn't his fault. At the end of the day, I felt mad with him. And so, the night ended, he's a congressman. So it ended with me punching a congressman in the face. Because he gave me lockjaw with his micro penis.
Sheesh. I feel like there are quite a few congressmen who may have micropenises.
Yeah, I feel like they really all have micropenises, and that's why they're so corrupt and angry.
And I feel that too. And listen, I mean, unfortunately, for no shame to all the micropenises out there, but
no shame.
I mean, hey, it's typically always going to lead to a disappointment of some kind.
Yeah, I didn't think it was gonna be lockjaw. I thought I was just gonna gobble up the appetizer and move on. It was one of those things
where you was thinking, like, is it in there? You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
I have to lockjaw harder to feel something.
I guess that's how it happened, because I'm still reeling, trying to figure out how this happened. I wasn't supposed to get lockjaw, so did I move my jaw in a certain way? Was it me just trying to get the giblets in at the same time?
Maybe that's what it was.
Yeah.
A lot of times it'd be more giblets than penis.
Yeah, with the micro, for sure.
It's a lot, so it's really kind of...
Yeah, I guess just all of the... The sucking the whole meal. Yeah.
You can you know what I'm saying? Depending on how old he was, right? Loose balls, so you have to lift up more.
I guess that's what I was choking on. But I'm sorry. So I didn't get to eat my whole fancy feast, unfortunately.
I mean, I guess you kind of did get to blow out one candle.
Yeah. Yeah, you remember my party last year? That's exactly what happened.
Exactly what happened. You know what I mean?
Because these are true stories.
Right. I do remember some man coming out the back looking flustered and upsetting. Quite disappointed and embarrassed.
Oh my god. Now I just had a thought about if this really was reality, how that would have worked, because my dad came to my real birthday party last year.
That was so funny. Probably we both watched this man come out looking highly embarrassed, and what the hell happened over there?
Absolutely not. Yeah, just so you know, if you couldn't guess already, these stories are entirely fictional and for entertainment purposes only.
Thank you. Right. Put out disclaimers. And yes, as we always say, episodes are not made for kids.
Yeah, no, and we'll show you that from the jump this time. For sure. Here.
Oh, man. That's so great.
But I love that game. It's so fun.
I love this game too.
It's so interesting. Keeps me on my toes.
It really do. I feel like, about also really good improv games.
Yeah, it is. It's really good to test your improv. Yeah. So.
Okay. Let's get into some questions and things. Get to kind of know you a little better. All the things.
It's not like I don't already.
Right, what I feel like too.
You know what I'm saying? So
and maybe some stories may be the same or maybe changed over time and all the things. So we'll see. Let's start with this. What is your greatest birthday memory or gift?
I'm thinking of my favorite gift ever, but that was not for my birthday. It was for Christmas, I think. Which I already think I told y'all was my sister's. I got a little urn of her ashes and stuff. I'm trying to think birthday.
And I didn't even think about that.
Oh, I got my best birthday gift. Yeah. It was a combined birthday and Christmas. So what my dad does, which is really interesting, and honestly, I suggest it because he either gets me nothing or gets me the most extravagant present ever. So I'm always like on my toes. And
for like either one or for like both.
What
do you mean?
Recommend what?
You mean like as far as they don't get you anything, like just like for your birthday and.
Yeah, like I like sometimes now he's gotten better over the years, but sometimes he's like not really. He's like not giving me a present. If I ask for money for something, then he might give it to me, but not give me like a present for birthday or Christmas. And then randomly like the next year, like he'll get me something big. So my favorite birthday present that I ever got, which was combined with the Christmas present, and was incredible that he even did this, was my bed. My bed is the only thing that I said if I moved out of the country I would pay to like ship it somewhere because it is that good. It's so good and it moves. I have a remote control with it. It's amazing. Amazing. So that's my favorite present. Yes. And then what the favorite birthday memory. Is that what it was?
Yeah, it's either or both. It doesn't matter.
Okay. I don't know what my favorite memory would be. I'm just thinking of like all my different birthday parties. Like I had a Kim Possible one, and we had like pantyhose over our face with like a tennis ball attached to the end. We had to like swing it around to get it attached to something. I don't know. We played all these games. My mom threw the best birthday parties. Like there was always a theme. There was always games that matched the theme. There was always food that matched the theme. There were decorations. Like she literally like did way too much and an amazing job throwing all my birthday parties. So I don't know. I've been trying to think. I don't know.
Really?
Yeah.
That's really dope.
There's so many different ones that I think of. And even in my adulthood, like last year was super fun.
Yeah.
We didn't gobble congressman's
micro penises.
Yeah, unfortunately. But it's still very fun.
That'd be a new game for this year, bobbing for micro penises.
That actually makes me fun. I think this year might end up being my favorite party. It will happen before this episode airs, but after we record it. This year might be my favorite because I don't know if you read the invitation, but it'll be performances. Like I asked everybody that wants to prepare a performance. It's like a theater one. So and I'll be doing stand up and I'm excited. I think that'll be the most fun because then I'll get to see like all my friends perform and that's like my favorite thing in the world is to see and see performances and perform myself. So it'll be awesome.
Yeah, look forward to that. That's so great.
I'm excited.
Let's see. What is a fun fact most people don't know about you?
I don't know what I have or haven't shared.
I know, right?
That is a tough one. Fun fact they don't know about me. Have I ever shared the dolphin story? Did I ever do that?
Dolphin story?
Where I chased a dolphin in the ocean?
I don't think so. Got stuck?
Okay.
That when you got stuck, right?
No.
Okay.
No. There was one time where I feel like I had shared this, but I'm not sure. Maybe not. This is the first thing that came into my mind.
Okay.
And then the second one's football, but I think I told y'all that. Because I definitely shared the pancake story. But anyways,
yes.
But we were like in the middle of the ocean on a boat, and we had just been like diving for sand dollars and looking for dolphins because we went to an area that was supposed to have a bunch of dolphins. And then I finally saw a dolphin after I had stripped off everything, like my wetsuit, my flippers, everything. So then I saw it and I just put on my goggles immediately and jumped into it. And at this time, I think I could still do it with enough adrenaline now, but at this time I could swim my ass off a lot more. So I like literally swam after this dolphin with it right under me. I probably traumatized the poor thing, but I did swim with it under me for a while until I finally lost it. And then I looked up and there were like boats right there and I could have gotten ran over the whole time because I was like, You're supposed to be swim. If you swim out there, you're supposed to have a flag with you, so then boats know there's a human there. But I was just like, I'm risking it to try to see this dolphin.
You're risking it in that water a lot.
I know. I really do. I love water so much. I just trust it. I trust it to take care of me.
That's so funny. Being like, I be in a whole panic. Oh my gosh. Like I say, when I go to the pool, once I get on tippy toes, oh, it's time to go. It's time to go back the other way. Turn around. Don't trust that at all.
I love it. I love it.
Love, you know what I'm saying? Love it, be near it and all the things. I like to probably watch water more than I like to.
I'd rather be in it.
Yeah. I look at it all day and wonder what it could be like.
I'll look at it all day and make a game plan of what I'm gonna do in it. Like I
love water. I really do.
Even when I went whale watching, I wanted to jump in there with the whales. They're fucking killer whales or orcas, I guess, but still. Whales, yeah.
I would have did kind of opposite of all of that. Like, I'm not going to expect any wildlife in the water. I'm not about to go chase it down.
Yeah, no. Later that day with the dolphins, we found a little pod because that was the baby. Mm-hmm. We found the mom and dad, and I was chasing a baby. Like their parents could have come after me so hard, and we found them and like swam with them down there too, just wildly wild in the ocean.
I would do the what's it called for a little while. I mean very little while.
Do what?
You hold on to a fin.
Oh.
I would do that for and I mean a little while. Like, ooh, okay, that's enough thing. That was great.
I feel so many ways about that because I don't know how they feel with the fin. So I'm like, I want to, but does it hurt if my body weight is but then body weight's less underwater.
It is less, right? I mean, I don't know. I mean, all the things I see, like on TV and stuff like that, in the parks, stuff.
Yeah, they still do it.
They all look like they have the top of
their
life.
I
So I don't know.
They look like they're smiling.
Right. Maybe they love it too. Got somebody to play with. I don't know.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I did used to go surfing. We used to play the surf game in the pool with my dad, where he would swim at the bottom of the pool, and we would act like we were surfing or whatever.
On the back?
And he would swim. And he liked it for the most part until we got older, I guess.
Yeah, one time somebody swam and I was on their shoulders, which was actually kind of fun.
Yeah, it's fun. It's scary being the one underneath.
Me, so I guess for me, it's the opposite though. Even still, oh my god, because I don't know where you taking me again. Tiptoes. I'm turning around. You being adventurous. Take me back around.
No, I'll do it with you. We'll go to the pool, and you can do the surfboard on my back.
Okay, cool. I don't know where you taking me.
And then when I come up for air, I'll hold you up. I'll make sure. We'll have floaties nearby.
I get a little life jacket.
Yeah. There you go.
I'm that person. I was I'm be that one. You can start going on cruises with my own life jacket. I don't trust none of y'all.
Oh my god. It'd be have you seen Coach and New Girl when they went on the boat?
No.
They did a whole, there was a whole scene of, let's have a volunteer. And it was Oscar from The Office was, playing the character.
Yeah.
And he was, making it so much worse. He was you're drowning or whatever. They were doing a demonstration for what happens if the boat goes down. You have to get on the raft boats or whatever. And he just kept on saying things you're seeing the light, all these horrible things. And then Coach was in the boat that was on top of the boat, it wasn't in any kind of water, and he was screaming. He was I'm saving myself. He was just going on and trying to paddle through air. So having a full panic attack, he was in the water.
Trying to save.
You could just stand up. You're not in the water.
Find that and send that to me, please. Please send that to me. I need that kind of.
And it's so much funnier how they do it and with all the lines because it's just horrible. Right. The guy, I can't remember his actual name, but Oscar, was doing. Just saying the most horrible things. You're literally dying while he's having a panic attack about being on the boat.
It is all demonstration.
Yeah. Because they asked for a volunteer, and everybody was Coach, you're scared or whatever, and he's I'm not scared, I'll volunteer. And then he goes through that, and it was just horrible. Oh my god.
So funny.
Yeah, that episode, you gotta watch the whole episode because it's really, really wild. Yeah.
I'm sorry, that's so funny. Okay. Okay. Let's see. What is the? Let's go here. What is the greatest piece of advice or greatest thing you've learned so far?
I feel like I am thinking of so much advice, but I think because I've gotten amazing advice from so many people, but I don't want to butcher what they're saying, so I'm just gonna give my own actually solicited this time advice. For once. But I think just what I've learned this year is first of all, I recommend to take a year off of drinking for everybody, because it's truly changed my life and changed my perspective on myself and on society and on drinking and everything. But the biggest thing I learned this year is that you are better off and will enjoy life more, even if it makes you anxious in the moment. But you will have a better outcome, you'll enjoy life more, and you'll be better off if you just focus on being fully yourself, no matter the circumstances. Because I feel like I've always been, really myself, but there's also that anxiety Amanda that y'all have seen a few times, but I don't like her. I don't like that version of her. And, that version of myself, and when I was drinking around groups that I was anxious and felt like I was nervous to be myself, I would drink to try to make myself better, but I feel like the night always ended up worse. I feel like the best version of myself is the sober, authentic, and is as wild as I am version, the realest, soberest version of myself is the best version of myself. Yeah. And I feel like I've made better friendships, better decisions by being that person, and I have learned to love myself a lot more by doing this year off.
So with that kind of not the question here, but just as far as where you're at with it all, I mean at this point, which is amazing, by the way. We gotta give a hand clap to sobriety because we are
it's my first sober birthday
in November, and with 1 month to go, it'll be a full year.
Yeah.
So it really almost at this point, you made it. Yeah. Literally the year of your goal. And so even with what you said a moment ago, how do you see it being different with moving forward? Because I do know that you did say, you may drink a little bit here and there once the year is over. Mm-hmm. So how will, how do you, and again, I know that you're not there yet, so you don't know how you may, but, just how you feeling now, and again, with new perspective, how do you think it's going to be with picking that back up?
Yeah. I'm a little scared, I won't lie, because I won't know my limits anymore. Mm-hmm. So it's one drink could end up getting me super drunk, and I'm scared of that happening. And then now I feel like it's almost gonna be easier to spend this year sober than it is to reacclimate. Mm-hmm. Because now, when I go out, I'm not telling people no, I can't have any. I'm just refinding my limits. Mm-hmm. And sometimes I am going to still say, no, I can't have any because I won't want to drink that night. Mm-hmm. And playing that over. And I feel like my friends have shown this year, they're going to support me. They're going to be there for me. But it's more so strangers or people I don't know that very well when I go out. And how I'm gonna manage, am I gonna take a shot again? I want to avoid being drunk, but now I don't know what will make me drunk. Mm-hmm. So I don't know. I'm more nervous about drinking again than I feel like I was even about doing this year sober. I don't know. It'll be interesting. My whole plan is, only do it max a couple times a month, hopefully less than that. Right. Only for special occasions, and pre-plan which days I'm gonna do it. If someone's birthday is coming up and I want to be able to drink with them, then pre-plan that so that I can make sure that I don't drink other days besides that. Or if there is an event that someone's birthday that I'm going to and I don't want to drink, maybe letting them know I'm not going to or something, doing in a way where I don't feel pressured. I don't want to feel pressured again. Right. And this year I haven't felt even when I've felt pressured, I've been like, well, fuck it. This is my whole goal. Like, you know, my goal is to do this. Nobody can change my mind otherwise. They can offer me $500 to take a shot. I'm still not going to do it, you know? There's a limit. If you would have offered some other amounts, maybe, but I would have been really mad at myself.
Wiping tears away. I can't believe I did it.
And I probably would have started a whole nother year over because I would have felt guilty. But, you know, but still, like, even $500, that's a lot. I need that money. But I still, like, feel like I'm strong enough right now that I would say no to that. So, I don't know. I'm nervous about it. It'll be interesting. Maybe there'll be a night where I drink and I drink too much and I'm like, yeah, never. I actually never will drink again, you know? I don't know.
Right.
I don't know what's going to happen. But I'm glad that I, you know, have a lot of mocktail recipes now under my belt. And
you can do those things for the parties you go to if you don't want to drink.
Yeah.
You bring your own mocktail in. Hey, I got my own drink.
Right, exactly. That's what I'm going to do a lot. And I'm still going to be buying, like, non-alcoholic stuff when I have special events and I don't want to drink. Like, I'm still going to try to be as sober as possible, as much as possible. And one thing I've decided I'm not going to do is ever drink alone. Ever. Yeah. I'm never going to drink alone again. Like, that's something I have to be, that I'm nervous about because I'm like, that is a big statement. And I know there's going to be times where I'm feeling like all these negative feelings and I'm going to want to, but then I'm just going to have to remind myself like, well, I wanted to this year when I was feeling all these negative feelings and I didn't. So I still can do it, you know? And I think that that's really important because I feel like anytime I've drank out of emotion, it's gone really bad and like been a regression rather than progression. So yeah, that's like my big rule for myself. But otherwise, I'm just going to be like super mindful and monitor myself and bring like non-alcoholic and mocktail options and water to parties and whatever. Yeah. So, yeah.
And them non-alcoholic beers actually go a long way. They're actually really, really good. You know, we have a couple of them, and you know they're really nice.
And it's easier now too. It'll be easier when I go out because there are so many options. Yeah. Like now, a lot of restaurants are having more than just Heineken Zero or whatever. They're having a lot of these options too. Yeah. So Athletic's my favorite one for IPAs, and I started seeing them at restaurants now too.
And I have a friend who was like that too. I mean, you know, try to get a drink and stuff. It's all, you know, games and jokes and stuff, as you know, so it's never not serious and like peer pressure her. It's just kind of like a ongoing joke thing. Because we went to a wine tasting and she was asking them to give her like half of the shot that they give you. It was just so crazy.
Oh my god.
Kind of a thing, but it swore, you know, she just couldn't drive anymore and all this kind of stuff. But she, for the life of herself,
that's gonna be me after one freaking drink.
And so she sent me pictures a lot of times. She's out and about, you know, little glass. I'm like, okay, what we sipping on? You know what I'm saying? What we got? And it's always a little mocktail. And so her mom recently had a birthday, and so they were all like, you know, drink a little bit and send me a little cup. I guess she was like, you know, they really put liquor in a little margarita, and so I was like, this is the first time. This might be the only chance I get for me to do this. But as I sent her a shot, like, we see a shot, take a shot. I said, but you gotta, you know, take another. I said, I might not ever get this opportunity to play this with you. So listen, so I'm gonna take a shot in celebration that you taking one. So then they had to FaceTime me, so I can talk to her mom and stuff, and she was like still sipping. I mean, I thought the most
sipping on the shot.
It was like a margarita, but it was like just, you know, it's a margarita, but it had like a maybe a shot in it. So I was just sipping just like slow sipping that margarita. I said, girl, listen, just go ahead and pour it out. I said, you already showed me you had a sip. I said, listen, you ain't gotta prove nothing else to me.
That's what I started thinking about too. Of like, if I take shots with people, I'm gonna have to like fill it up like that much. Yeah. And so I can still take the shot and have the action of taking the shot, or do what I did at another party recently where I just filled it with like my mixer or whatever and took the shot. So I can still be like a part of the group. Right. But not like go over my new limits.
Yeah. And
that's just wild. That's going to be crazy.
It's a thing. Especially because, I mean, your body not on that
For a year.
Like I said, yeah. Like,
yeah.
yeah.
Also, I feel like, because I don't know if they knew this, but I think they did. Because we did California time last time, because I don't know if y'all knew, I was supposed to stop at midnight, but I stopped at midnight California time because Q didn't get to see me drink before midnight and wouldn't have a drink with me.
Yeah,
so
it was my fault.
That was peer pressure.
it was.
And I succumbed because I was already drunk as fuck, so I was like, okay.
Okay, makes sense.
Yeah, of course. But I do feel like because of that, if I'm going to be honest with myself, because I've gone back and forth with it so much, I can't take a drink at midnight. I have to wait till 3 a.m. again.
Yeah.
Because then it's not a full year off.
Okay, I take it. I take that. And my fault for that. But I
am going to party hard and long this year, but I'm not going to have a drink until 3 a.m.
Happy New Year!
Yeah.
Everybody else already.
Yeah, I know.
But that one might get you there too. So
I know it will.
You equal with everybody.
It will. Right. It will. I have a miniature bottle of champagne. It probably will get me like drunk, or at the very least, it'll get me tipsy. Like it will.
Definitely get a little tipsy.
There's no way it won't after my year not having, like my body not having it for a year.
Yeah, I agree. You're gonna feel a little. Hit you a little harder, sooner than it used to. You be probably halfway through, and I've had some things like that too. Because I'm not like a, I mean, I mostly like drink on weekends, stuff like that. Not really during the week, but sometimes it's like small things. Like I went out last weekend, maybe had smoke. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, maybe a couple shots, and I already was like, this is good. Cause I be pretty really good on my limit. I really don't pass it for seriously. Like I know like a perfect combination. Like I know. 3 shots of this. It's like I have a gauge. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's the one that's gonna see me over the edge. We'll do that one, or half of it, or something like that.
I never had that gauge before because like the whole goal was to get as drunk as possible, so I could feel like I could talk to people.
Yeah.
Which is wild to think about.
And I
now.
think you sometimes need those things. Like drastic things that kind of happen to do. Because like I said, for me, it was like an accident. That was it. So it made me more mindful about how, you know what I mean? So because I can't get that out of my head, then it's hard to really go past that. Because I'm always thinking about it. This could be that same thing where, you being sober and the idea of being sober, and even more so the possibility of being sober before, just like you said before, we just want to get. You drinking literally to get drunk. Yeah. Now you're gonna have to do a consciousness of, I don't have to drink to get drunk.
Well, now I don't want to get drunk.
Right. Even more so, I don't even want to drink.
So I'm gonna be way more mindful because I don't want to be drunk.
It's
like the most I want to be is tipsy. The most, like. I just miss the taste, kind of. That's what I mostly miss.
Gross. And that's, I get that part too, because sometimes like I'll be wanting to crave a beer, all these things. It's like I know that this is gonna be disgusting, yet here I am. Because I don't know who ever said. I don't care what nobody said. I don't know who says alcohol is delicious. It's not.
No,
it's not by itself. Like mixers and stuff like that, absolutely. But
I like to taste a bite, which is obviously I won't be able to do now unless I just basically have a drink on the rocks and like pour some lime juice in it and then sip that all night, but then it won't be on the rocks anymore. It'll just be a watered down version. So I'm like, I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna.
You can say just drink a whole bunch of White Claws and stuff.
I want White Claws.
I know.
I got LaCroix. I don't need White Claws. I'd rather have like an actual beer or a tequila drink. I miss tequila.
Yeah.
Because I haven't tasted that all year. Except for when I accidentally drank that tequila water that I thought was water and spit it back out into a cup. I didn't swallow it. I spit it back out and I rinsed my mouth with water and spit that out into a cup.
Oh, really? It was, tequila water.
Yeah, I thought there were 2 pitchers, and I thought it was the water pitcher that I poured, and I poured the tequila water pitcher that used to be margaritas, but was like super watered down. But I tasted a little bit of it, and I was like, "Oh my god!" and like spit it out into a cup, and then I rinsed my mouth with actual water, and then spit that into a cup, so I didn't have any remnants left in there.
Yeah. That's how you do it.
That's the only time I've tasted tequila this year. I love tequila.
I
miss it.
I would, if I wasn't drinking, I would miss the taste of tequila. Yeah. That'd probably be like the only thing I would be like, oh my gosh.
Because some tequilas are okay on their own.
Some tequilas are good. I take that back. A lot of,
but that's like the only one that I think on its own is like actually enjoyable.
Yeah, tequila I could do.
But I feel bad though because Holly, my friend that did this with me, she did stop at midnight, so she gets to have a drink at midnight, and I'm just gonna be watching her for 3 hours, waiting to have a drink with her.
Girl, you don't know what you.
Yeah, I know. She gonna be getting it.
Waited all year for this.
I know.
You still got 3 more hours, girl.
I know. I know. You're lucky I love you, because otherwise I would have said no to anybody else, I think. Well, maybe not at that point, because I was obnoxiously drunk already. So I probably would have said yes to a stranger's liquor on the street at that point.
Okay, man, we were going to let you do that.
I know, thankfully.
Listen, because we went out and they thought that we were the strangers on the street. You
I know.
She's good.
Yes, this women supporting women, because this
lovely.
Woman saw how drunk I was like, okay, we need to make sure she's good. And she got 2 men standing around her.
Right. She's like,
let's make sure. Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Let's see. What is
But it's crazy. I'll never be that drunk again. Like, that version of me is gone.
Yeah.
Like, it will never come back. So I'm glad you got to see it. Because
it wasn't too bad. It's just really nice. It was a really good time.
Yeah.
We sang karaoke. It was great.
Yeah,
I feel like we do those
screamed.
things. I feel like we do those things sober too. So it wasn't no.
I'm just more scared sober.
Yeah. It wasn't no. It was a great time.
Yeah, it was great. I went around yapping.
Okay, if you had a superpower, what would it be?
Oh my God, I think about this all the time because I go back and forth because I really want to fly. That would like be my number one. But then I always feel guilty. I'm like, okay, I have a chance to have a superpower and I'm not going to use it to like help somebody. I'm just going to like want to fly. I mean, I guess I could be the airlift helicopter basically. You know. But that's the one I really want because I want to fly and I don't want to pay for it.
Mine doesn't really help people either.
Yeah.
I never thought about it like that. Dang it, the greed.
I know.
That's like what I want. Like, it was never about helping the people.
I know. I think about it all the time because that's like the answer I really want.
I could help people, but
healing powers.
I want to teleport.
Oh yeah.
If I could, because that'd be the thing. Like if I could get somewhere, that'd be my number one. I'm telling you, if I could just get somewhere, boom, I'm there.
Teleporting's better than flying, but I would enjoy the act of flying. Like I have dreams that I'm flying all the time.
Oh yeah.
Like, and it's awesome. Like, and I have this one dream where I just move my arms in a certain way and I'm able to, like, skyrocket up and everyone's always like, wow, she's flying. That's crazy. And, it just looks so fun.
No, I could see that, though. Flying would be dope.
But I guess...
I don't know how I would do that. But I feel like there's so many, shows and stuff where these, heroes do have that power and I don't know. That's crazy. I never thought about it because even teleportation, like how could I help the greater world? Like something other than the same
you
thing.
could grab somebody and teleport them to the hospital.
Oh yeah, or maybe like out of harm's way, like if they're about to get hit. Or something. Oh, that'd be dope. Yeah, I do love that. Interesting.
Yeah, I guess I could just use my flying power to help people instead of get one of the powers where you're actually the whole power is helping people. But
so I can find ways to use the gift. That's what it's always about. Finding ways to use your gifts.
Yeah, exactly.
Not necessarily what the gift is. You know? And that's the thing, right?
Yeah. Now, if I got a second power, then it would be like healing or something like that.
Maybe.
Or,
I've always thought about healing in that way too. But I was like, can you heal yourself?
Yeah.
You would heal yourself?
If you had a healing power, you heal.
Oh, okay.
Like, I feel like it's just like magic hands. You can touch. Ooh, speaking of magic hands, I need to put some lotion on mine.
Then you never die?
I guess, unless it's in another way.
So crazy.
Yeah.
But maybe they told you could. Yeah. That'd be a good one to have. Maybe heal other people. Because that'd be super useful.
I know.
So save so many lives. Literally.
Yeah.
Literally.
And if you could heal and teleport, you could literally, like, go to all the war zones that are happening right now because there's multiple. And, yeah.
See it now. They teleport to a hospital.
Teleport them out of the country, to safety.
We need doing so many technological things. We need to up the ante, you guys.
Yeah.
Elon, what we doing? Okay, you trying to get us to the moon, to outer space?
I don't want him to be in charge of any of that though, because he ain't gonna heal nobody. He gonna charge him $50 million to maybe heal.
That's the whole thing. I don't know how true it is, because it's like one article, but it was like this thing that's supposed to like go over your heart, and I guess like keep it beating, and it's like a.
I'm sure they have something like that because they have like
almost like a patch.
defibrillators and stuff.
Yeah,
but
I think those go outside.
Yeah.
This I think is supposed to be.
Oh, inside.
Yeah, like literally goes like on.
I feel like I heard something about that too.
It's really crazy to me. That's so crazy.
Let us know in the comments if any of this is real or.
Yeah, but that'd be so crazy. You know what I mean? Like people really, I mean, I don't know. People be living forever. You got a Rockefellers who done had 5 heart surgeries.
Oh my God.
Wow. Well, transplants. Excuse me. 5 heart transplants.
Dang, that's
crazy.
crazy.
That's crazy, right? That's
oh
crazy.
My God.
But you got the money like that, but he's like, yo, I'm never die. Cause I think he's like 89. How old is the oldest Rockefeller?
I don't know.
But I think he has like. Well, that's fact. He had like 5. Maybe
I mean,
more
Rockefellers have been around for like hundreds of years.
And I think that's what I'm saying. After he died, he like, look, I'm the last one. We gonna.
Is he the last one for real?
I don't think he's the last one, but I think the last, as far as maybe that kind of.
Yeah.
I mean,
rich people can basically live forever.
Kind of thing. Like he's probably the oldest one to keep. The new generation probably the squirted the money. Probably start doing OnlyFans. Who knows? So he probably like, oh no, we gotta keep. We gotta keep the status quo. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, let's do. What is your? I'll do both of this one. What is your first being? What is your favorite adult memory?
Maybe when I flew the plane. Because that's crazy.
You flew a plane?
That was crazy. Yes. I know you know this. I think they knew it. Maybe not.
I don't know.
Because it's not necessarily illegal.
Right. I don't remember the stories you told you flew a plane.
Yeah. I won't say too many details because I don't even know this person's name, but I don't want them to get in trouble. But I was allegedly in another country, and allegedly this pilot had already let someone else fly the plane on the way there, and so I was like, okay, it's my mission to get in his plane on the way back and ask if I could fly it. And he only let the other girl do it for like 5 minutes. And but he let me do it the whole way, like, so there were extra controls that he had to control, but as far as steering, I steered it on my own the entire time, even when we landed it. And when we landed it, I don't know why he let me steer it, because I almost got his crash.
Really?
Yes, because at one point it was like going sideways and we were going through these trees, so we were like hitting these trees and it was like at a different angle, and then at the last second I was able to like pull it out, and he's still trusting me because I'm watching him not grab his steering wheel and let me do this. And then I was able to straighten it out and we landed, and it was kind of a rough landing, but we landed. We were all okay. I had people, like, I had a professor with me in the plane, like, his life, other people's lives, basically in my hands, really more in this man's hands, but I asked him, like, why did you let me do that for so long? I didn't expect it, and he was like, you looked, like, so calm, like, you looked like you were really confident in it, and I didn't think you were worried. I was freaking out the whole time, but I looked like the calmest, like, individual in the world, and none of my anxiety was showing, because I was like, girl, you cannot get anxious right now. You are flying a plane. Like, you are over water with people's lives kind of in your hands, even though, like, I think if anything really would have happened, he would have taken over. But still, we were in a small plane that people crash in all the time.
Right.
And going over water and landing in, like, a makeshift, like, landing place, and it was... Yeah, and he let me do it. And that's how you never know what people are going through, because they can look so calm and collected on the outside.
And meanwhile, you fly whole planes, get with lives and water. Oh no.
Yeah, I didn't really think about it, which, like, it makes sense that it's not necessarily legal. That's why I only allegedly did it. But I didn't
try
actually
to play with just maybe y'all two, maybe it was like a whole passenger.
Yeah, but it is very illegal. I found out later because I've never flown a plane. I've never taken classes. I've never done any of that.
So he's like, yeah, sure, yeah.
Yeah, because I asked. Closed mouths don't get fed, and that's the damn truth. It's the truth.
So you might have everybody out here going to start asking.
Honestly, I do not recommend. It's very dangerous.
I want to beat the pilot.
But it's a fun story to tell now. I wouldn't do it again necessarily. Because you never know. I feel like we got lucky. I had already almost died on that trip so many times that they were like, "Okay, you need this one," because that's the trip I drowned on a million times.
Oh really?
Yeah.
And now we flying over the water.
Yep. I was looking at the blue holes. I was drowning. Like, hey, girl. Oh my god, it was crazy. It was the most exhilarating experience, though.
Really? That sounds really amazing.
I really want to go skydiving, though, for real.
I'm gonna go skydiving too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, maybe
do talk a shit in the air.
Maybe not soon because I just saw how you get the videos that.
And
so of course that's so even though like I'm not fearful.
I would tell them they'd have to give me an extra pack for me to go.
But it was one of those videos that I really recently just saw too, so I'm kind of like. Same time you see something happen at a amusement park. It's like, okay, I'm gonna just stay away from amusement park just for a little while. Not that I won't go. I will go, but again, when it's fresh in your mind. So
yeah, that's fair.
But I really do. It is a little bucket list. So that's like I do. I'm the type of person where you just got to do it too. Like don't let me think 1, 2, do it. You know what I mean? 1, 2, 3. Count to 3, bet 1, 2. You know what I mean? Yeah. And I need already be because then by that point, But I feel like the whole time I'm there flying, that's what I feel like I'd be nervous. And I'm like, yo.
At least you're strapped to someone else.
And I'm like, do it like a Band-Aid type of thing for me. Let's just.
Yeah, honestly, just jump
before you let me think about it.
Yeah, because honestly, once I'm looking down at the ground from that high in the air, I'm not going to want to do it. I'm not going to want to do it. I'm not going to want to. I know I'm not. I'm going to be like, never mind. I was just joking. I take what about my contract? I take it back.
I was the same way. Land this bad boy. That's what I'm telling you. Just do it. All right, however you.
Yeah.
And I think that'd be good for them too, because then they feel more natural and comfortable in themselves that they got it because they're used to doing it.
Yeah. But I'd tell them for real, I need a parachute on my back and on my front, or else I'm not going, because that's what scares me more than anything is one of them not pulling.
Yeah, and that's the little video I watched. Situations where happened. And it was horrible.
Yeah.
Which I don't know why that even went in my algorithm, because and then of course I watched it and it was horrible. Yeah, like, it was literally like
listening to this, I want to look it up and because I feel like it's gonna prepare me, but it's not.
Mom was down there and all.
Mom was down
they showed in the last video like it was his birthday, the whole thing, It did.
Oh my god. Yeah, my mom doesn't want me to skydive. She's already told me this for years.
Yeah.
When I talked about it.
I only talk to people about it who already say equally that they want to do it. Then okay, I gotta see anybody else. I'm just like,
because they're gonna implant.
You're right. You're right. And again, I'm the person I just want to do it because again, if that's if that's my time, that it doesn't matter whatever. So it's how I look at it. But my hope too, from what I've seen, is that it's really quick. So regardless, it's like okay, boom, do. Okay, now we're on the ground. Okay, and I feel like it's one of those things too. One time for me. Mm-hmm. I don't think I will ever do it again outside of once, but which I have a friend, one of my frat brothers is a military and stuff, and you can do like college and stuff like that was his thing. It's so crazy too because like type of person he is and stuff. You just never would have thought like that's what he'll go to basic trade and stuff like that, and for the whole weekend he's there. He's practicing jumping out of planes. Like that's what you're doing.
Oh Lord,
that's your weekend. That's just.
We could start with one of those fake ones where you're just like flying in the air, basically. I do want to do that too, because then I'll feel like I'm flying.
Exactly. I wonder if they were like kind of, they try to like hold you and stuff. Keep you, I wonder if they ever kind of like, not lost somebody, but you know what I mean? Like, you're hovering there and they try to keep you like, from kind of taking off. So I just wonder if
what do you mean from take? Oh, like going to the ceiling.
Yeah, like somebody like really like they did, you know.
That sounds fun.
Too much pressure or did get a good hold of. So
as long as there's not like a fan on up there, then that sounds fun.
I don't know what it is. I haven't even gone to one place because even when they look on the outside, they look. I'd be like, how? The building always kind of looks so small. Mm-hmm. It's like, yo, I gotta actually just go.
Yeah, I know. Me too.
Because I always like just for the outside look like what it doesn't look like it's anything. Mm-hmm. You know.
Is that something y'all would want to see? Let us know in the comments, because maybe that could be something that we do. Yeah,
Let us know.
That'd be
sure.
fun. Mm-hmm.
For sure. Okay.
So we want to take it out on the streets more. We want to talk shit in ATL.
And we do. Okay, I got a few more. We got a little bit of time left. Okay. And so
because I don't know how long.
I was gonna do both. So on the flip side, what's your favorite childhood memory?
Like ever?
Yeah.
Okay. Sure. Or like, oh yeah, because we already did birthdays. Favorites I'm so bad at because I'm like, except for my favorite color. My favorite color is blue and it'll always be blue. But I'm just thinking about so many things. Like I guess it's just like all the ones that I felt like I was being a badass. So I'll just name a few. I was playing a soccer game and then and I was really little and someone like kicked me in the face or something and I saw stars. I remember doing that. And this is one of my dad's favorite stories. And then he asked me, he was my coach, and he asked me if I wanted to come out. And then I just said, no! And like I screamed it like angrily. I was like, no! I'm staying in. Like I'm blah, blah, blah. So then I stayed in and I apparently had a good game. But like stuff like that where it's like, and that me pancaking that guy and like stuff where it's like I didn't let the bullshit keep me down. I didn't let getting hurt keep me down. I came back fighting stronger. Yeah. That's like some of my favorite ones. And then one of my favorite memories is when me and my sister had a Jerry Springer fight.
Oh, really?
And we taped it. It got deleted. And I wish with everything in me that we had this video. Yeah. But we had a full-blown Jerry Springer fight and we're like hitting each other against the wall and like ripping out earrings and like all this stuff. And
it's just one of those like pit up aggression things you gotta do with siblings at least one time.
Yeah. Well, like, we had some wrestling fight matches other times too, but this one was also for the video. It was like because we were doing a Jerry Springer style too. But yeah, and then I guess like me and my sister used to have different fashion shows that we do at Christmas because we get different like clothes and stuff. So we do a fashion show, and different times my parents forced her to perform with me, and just all that stuff. And then like, I mean, this memory is always going to be special to me because it was like the day before the accident of like getting to go to a Georgia game with her, and I hadn't gone to one with her before. And it was just a fun day. And I feel like I forgot a lot of memories of her, which sucks. But I mean, like, I know that a lot of them that I'm either forgetting or are gone now, or a lot of them are around her or different sports where I felt like I was being a badass.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Love it. Okay, because you almost like.
I'm sure I'll think of like everything else. Everything after.
Like, okay. Okay. Last one. Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Maybe pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Because I keep on saying 5 years when I have no partner. And I'm like, I don't know what. I might go solo. I might have a child for someone else. Okay. My eggs are expiring and running away. They are flying out the window. So I don't want me to not be able to. But I don't want to anytime soon. Mm. But definitely before I'm 35. So, but 5 years will be like 33. But yeah, so that hopefully I have found my partner by then.
Yes.
And I'm in a relationship.
It's nothing more, right? It's nothing more. Right?
Yeah, or multiple relationships, because, you know, poly. And I also want to be, at least to a certain extent, offer only.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like, I want, like, the work to be coming so often that I'm just, like, straight offered acting gigs or modeling gigs or whatever, or stand-up or any of that. I want to be doing acting, stand-up, and the podcast, like, every single day. If I have a break, I just want it for, like, a vacation or, like, just to go fly out somewhere. Like, I want to be traveling, doing my craft, and doing my craft every day, and that is my only income.
Yes.
And, yeah. I think that's, like, the main things. Yeah. But I want us to be, like, touring by then for sure. Like, have already been touring. I want to have already been touring for stand-up. I want to have already been offer only.
Yes.
But definitely by then I want to be, like, basically offer only.
Yes, because that'd be so great.
Yeah.
Book busy, offer only.
Yeah.
We're not usually going to take that deal.
And honestly...
Or even better, you know, I'm already booked, actually.
Honestly, I want to be living out of the country by then, but we shall see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you'll do. Back and forth.
Yeah, and we'll have to, like, whenever I do take that step and move, like, we'll have to figure out how we want to continue, because we're going to continue the podcast, but we have to figure out
I think so.
how exactly we'll structure it and stuff.
We
and
have to film a whole bunch at one time.
Yeah, if we're going to do that.
I know some people do
or,
video call kind of thing. So.
Like when they're out of, I know some podcasts that are even big that do that with, like, when one's out of town, they do it on video, and when they're together, then they do it together. But, yeah, and then definitely by then, we better have hundreds of thousands of followers.
Definitely.
We better have millions.
Millions of followers. Absolutely. That's what we need, y'all. Share, like, subscribe.
For real. Comment. Let us know. Because, you know, I discovered that, like, one of my friends listens to the podcast last weekend. I was like, I had no idea.
Yeah.
Because I love you, but I don't hear from y'all. We want to hear from y'all. We don't know. There's only a few people that we know for sure listen to the podcast, but we don't know which episodes they listen to, if they listen to all episodes, how they feel about it, how they what they feel like we're missing from the podcast, what we need to keep doing, like things like that. Like, we want to hear from y'all, even if y'all don't want to give advice or anything like that. Even just say hello. Announce yourself, please.
That was a funny episode.
Yeah.
One-liners work too.
Yeah,
you know
I liked this part.
Right.
Like, check out 29 seconds or whatever. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, yeah, we want to hear from y'all, and that's like not to pressure or shame you, but I guess it is to pressure you a little bit. Please comment.
Right. Pressure a little bit, but not shame. No shame.
Yeah,
all
no
pressure.
shame.
All
no
pressure,
shame.
no shame.
Yes, yeah. And all love and all respect. All of that. Yeah.
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 Oh.
But yeah. What about you? I want to hear about you.
In 5 years?
Yeah. You want to be pregnant?
Hell yeah. I be thinking about this. Why you talking about? I mean, I know as men, we don't have those issues as far as, like, you know, eggs and stuff like that. But I do think about, like, IQ. I'm gonna say at some point, you probably gonna have to push some out.
Push it out.
Put some in. Put some in. Something. But I mean, honestly, you know, and I do want those things, and I've always desired those things. Fortunately and unfortunately, I've made a lot of sacrifices in my life for, you know, the goal, the dream. And honestly, and as bad as it is, you know, and this is kind of where I'm at in that regard too. I do know that my first love has always been the art. And so I don't think I'd ever really get there until I fulfill this, you know, just because to me, it would be kind of in vain. And yeah, you could do both, but I know that I couldn't give myself to women, family, and still trying to pursue this, you know? And so in 5 years, it would be that, like, to where, again, same thing, like, podcast is doing well, you know, you know, other businesses I have are doing well, again, the same thing. My social media presence is there, and if anything, if more so, I really hope to be even more so. Just everything I'm doing is producing my own stuff, and that's the biggest thing. Because then, Kurt, you're gonna get a lot of offers from me.
Hell yeah, same here.
You're gonna get a lot of offers. Don't worry about it.
One thing is that we need to claim is like we do produce the show. It is like. Nothing's written, but it's like, essentially written, produced, starred by us, like edited.
And my friend says that a lot too. He's like, listen, you guys got intellectual property. You could be doing so many things with it. You guys got, I told you had like 40, 50 episodes. He's like, yo, like you could be, like I said, doing things with it. So we're still not there. We're still learning ourselves and all of that. But it is true. Like we do have content and stuff we're doing now. So. So to be able to do that, like I said, greater ways, better ways, like 'cause right now, that's just my biggest goal is because I'm ready to kind of get out of this kind of rat race of like working other things and doing other things. Like
I want to have a bunch of employees by then. Yeah, as well.
I would love that. That's even better, because that's my goal too. I'm not trying to do, and it's never been like, okay, always doing this for me. I do it for me because I literally just love it, but I always thought about that, like, I have these things about the people, the families I be able to, what I'm saying? Like, and I think about those things, like, being able to put income in other people's households so that they can do for their kids and their families, and, creating relationships and having people under me and employees who, care, not only care about my vision and support my vision, but know that equally I care about them too because of that. We're doing these things for my vision, compensate my folks for that, and and let us know that we're family in that, and again that's why I didn't want to go, of course, with the whole kind of Hollywood kind of route, because I feel like those things are missing, especially like in this industry, which is even what you said about the project you were just on, and feeling the love from everybody there, and not feeling it from and many
because I did a modeling gig. I can't tell you much, right.
but how it is, like you said before, it just in those scenarios where you get more of that versus where you really get generic good people you work with. I love Alice Sandler approach the thing. I love how he used like all his friends, all like that is just beautiful. You know what I mean? I want something like literally similar to that, where I could just use all my folks and it never feels like work. We're making great art. We're gonna have a great time. It's all love and
that's one reason, like, I do love, like, I've talked about this artist before. That's one reason I do love Clayjon, is like all his team is like his family, his friends, like his people, and he's like making sure to take care of them. At least it appears to be, and I believe it because of how they show love to each other. It's like, how could it not be exactly what it looks to be,
Right.
And that's one thing that I can't wait for us is like, I truly, and I wonder, I was thinking about this lately of like, is it a turnoff that we talk about where we want this to be? You know what I mean? Like, is it like people are like, ugh, like you think too highly of yourselves or something? You know what I mean? Like, but everything takes work, and I think with enough hard work and consistency, then you can accomplish anything. So I think that's what it's coming from, rather than like people definitely gonna want to hear my voice.
Right, want to love us. And,
like,
right. You know how the joke on Honey Made Followers, not just for that, like, want followers just so we can have people following us, and we can say, but it's really just for that. We it's more so the numbers for community than whenever I'm thinking about it anyway. It's more so like, not that they're gonna be able to do this and we get monetized. It's like to have that many people that engage with us and want to hear from us, our perspective, or again we start doing tour. Like, to me,
like,
I think about
family.
I do think about that a lot. Like, just those tours I think about a lot, because it's going to be the ability to really just. Because right now it is this where we feel like we're talking to each other. We of course all the things we know, we're talking to a camera. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we're talking to a greater world out there. But those days where we actually get to like meet people, shake hands, see faces with the stories. Like I look forward to those things, like stories we'll get of this episode helped me, or I was feeling kind of bad and I just put your podcast on and it makes my day better. I know I can get a good laugh, or
that's like
what I mean, like that listen, I could sit there and do that all day long, like I swear.
But it's like, I do think about the monetization, not because I'm like, ooh, I can't wait to make money. Like, it's like we were saying earlier, like, I can't wait for us to be able to hire someone and be able to pay them well and take care of them how all employers should take care of their employees. I can't wait to create like a group that like we have each other's backs and elevate each other, but everybody's getting paid fairly and like well, you know, and able to take care of their people because of it. You know, like that's what I think about with monetization, not like in a like I can't wait to be rich. Like, no, that's like, no. I mean, that would be nice.
I mean, it would be nice. But it's also, we want to do, I want to... We do desire to do this full time and for a career. So,
even when I want to make money, I want to make money to be able to share money and give to people and give back to my loved ones, give back to strangers. Because I do some of that now, but I don't have enough funds to give more than like 10, 20 at a time, like little small gifts. Like I want to be able to actually feel like I'm making a difference rather than like, yeah, I'm helping. It's still good that I'm doing it, but I'm not able to like give in the way that I wish I could. And I can't 10, 20 at a time, like little small gifts. Like I want to be able to actually feel like I'm making a difference rather than like, yeah, I'm helping. It's still good that I'm doing it, but I'm not able to like give in the way that I wish I could. And I can't wait to be able to be at that point where I can give back to people and not have to worry about if I'm gonna eat after, you know, like, and but make sure that they can eat, like, you know, I just
and I do think about legacy a lot, you know, because like lately, you know, my hero always is always going, you know, saying Michael Jackson looked, you know, up to him so much, just career wise and just a lot of things, but I do look at that too, like. You know, it's great of things that he's accomplished, things he probably saw, experienced that, you know, many of us probably, you know, wish we could have done and experienced, you know. I look at the fact that, like, you know, of course, now that he's gone in that way, that, you know, looking at what he really left behind, which, you know, which is the music, which is the work, you know what I mean? Like, my algorithms is big, you know, between some Whitney and Michael Jackson, like I'm always getting clips or little, you know, little things or behind the scenes stuff, you know, just all these different things that I'm seeing. Of course, you know, we never saw it outside of music, but it's like, yo, this is, you know, this is how it is for all of us. At the end of the day, like, what we have and what we do is really going to be based off of what we left, you know, for everybody else and for the generations to come. And I've been thinking about that lately as why it's like more serious because, you know, these opportunities and this talks we have may be the only insight my great grandchildren have of my existence. Yeah. You know, or any, you know, future generations or any, you know, anybody, you know, and I think
we're not just putting it out for the people right now listening, like we're putting it out for at least our future generations to listen because they'll care to, and hopefully other ones will too.
Now we get all the famous like painters lifestyle, like once we go and we blow up.
Maybe I should say, like, I know, like, maybe I need to stop talking about, like, I don't know, being a hoe and stuff if my great grandchildren go watch it.
That was wild.
Yeah. But then what's funny is it's all talk because I actually ain't been a hoe in like a few years. Yes, right. So listen,
know that so we talking to future kids. And know that your
there was a 2-year hoe phase.
Your great grandparent, you know, got it together.
That was it. Yeah.
At some point in our life, don't be like us.
And wrap it up. Once because twice will break it. Yeah. That is a myth. If you don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. You knew that.
I never tried. What?
Right?
What?
You only put one condom on because
if you
put if you put two, it'll break. Yeah.
But I thought you said that was a myth. I was like, well,
no. Yes, to be clear, use one condom and not two. To be very clear, I don't want all these mistaken babies on my conscience.
Right, because again, the great kids will say, "Oh, they sold us." Yeah, back in their day, they was putting 2 on. Let's try it.
And condom's only 78% or something like that effective. So
yeah, right.
Yeah, and hopefully, great grandchildren, when you are listening, abortion is legal again.
I'm not saying something else. I'm saying the same thing.
Hopefully within the next little bit, it's legal for us too. Yeah.
It'll be okay. You don't have to do all the crazy things. So.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. But,
I swear, I will. That's why I ain't been a hoe, because I'm scared. That's really the only reason. I just don't, I'm like, don't touch me, because I want kids in 5 years. I don't want them now. Don't want them now. Anyways, I went on a big rant, but you know, if you've been watching for a minute, you know that's how I am.
That's just what we do. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well,
thank you.
Thank you.
That was all the questions I did have.
Yeah, that was fun. I'm glad I got to ask you one back.
Yeah, that was good too. Actually, I like that a lot, and I learned a lot more. Some stories I didn't know, so it's always good. I love you do this because I always learn more and more about. As long as we know each other, I still learn more, and I love it.
I know.
I still learn, so I look forward to the next 5 years of learning you some more.
I know.
I do. It'll be out longer than 5 years. I'm just saying that.
Yeah.
See yourself 5 years, but
yeah.
long time,
even
long
if
life.
Literally no one listens, I still want to keep on doing it.
Right.
But hopefully I'll listen. Hopefully you share it with a friend. Hopefully you comment.
We got a plan. We'll work it out.
But I did, like, you know who you are. I didn't know if you wanted me to shout out your name on the podcast, but I did have someone say, like, I listen, like, I am a fan of y'all. Y'all need to keep going. Like, keep doing it.
Keep going back.
And that was really nice to hear.
Yeah.
And I, like, literally got teary-eyed because I was like, wow, like, you know, like, seeing that, feeling that, hearing that is important. It does help us keep going and know that, you know, we're not just doing this for ourselves. Like, we are doing this for the community that we hope to build. And now, like, having those conversations helps us know that we are building the community, you know?
Right.
So, yeah, please let us know.
Yeah, right. Let us know.
We love y'all.
You gotta, you know, most people don't, you know, influence social media people, those kind of things. They really don't take off until 5 years. So, so, you know, with that 5-year plan too, you know, then maybe, you know, it's just, again, a matter of just keep it going. Because, I mean, really and truly, I mean, we're not that old. Maybe a year and a couple months. So, still got a long way to go. Like I said before, I think we've grown a lot in that year. So let's see what the next years come.
But I'm impatient, so I want hundreds of thousands of followers by next year.
Yeah, right. Say it. Let's go. Claim it. Put it out there. Manifestation. That's real.
Please, Spirit guys, help us and help adjust our schedule. So I just need more time and I need more energy.
And for me, I got the energy. But it is the time I really just be like, if I just had just in my days, I swear, so much things to be. But I'm working on things.
We're figuring it out. Yeah. Man, I adjusted even things today so that I could figure it out because I gotta.
Got to. So maybe every week I make my schedules. Okay, how can I put more time? More time.
Exactly.
So it's a work.
We really do love this. It's just y'all know life, and you especially know if you are in this, like, any kind of performance industry of you have to have money from usually another type of job and then add to that. So
But thank y'all so much for tuning in, watching another week, you know, follow with us, you know what I'm saying? If nothing else, I'm gonna challenge you guys to at least put happy birthday in the comments. Thanks. You know what I'm saying? That's simple. It doesn't cost you anything.
Yeah, and
I even take HBD.
Yeah, there you go. And if you didn't say happy birthday to Q, please say happy birthday in the comments as well.
They did. I looked at the views, but it's okay. This one.
Go back and watch that one.
This one is going to do hundreds of thousands of followers.
Oh, okay.
This is the one.
Woo!
It's a birthday wish.
Yes, please. Yeah. Honestly, for my birthday, if you want to give me a present, please share this with a friend. Post it to your story. Like, subscribe, comment. Please do all of those, and that would be, like, such an amazing birthday present. That will be my new favorite birthday memory if you do that for me. Absolutely. Please. And my birthday is today, like, straight up. So if you want to Cash App or Venmo me or something, like, not today while we're filming this, but today when this episode comes out.
Yes, this is amazing.
So if you want to Venmo, Cash App or something, PayPal, put it in my mailbox. Let me know. Okay, but we love y'all for real. So thank you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you. And okay.
All right, well, that's it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Love you. Bye.